Your Majesty at your service. Welcome to Therapy Talks. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of my podcast. In the meantime. In a world where we're able to get so many things instantly or reasonably fast, being patient isn't a requirement for daily life. Having to wait becomes challenging when the goals you've set for yourself are things that you really desire, like achieving success in areas of your life that you would like to see blossom, aren't easily achieved. Hindsight is amazing, but only occurs when the desired goal is in development or already has occurred. So what are we meant to do in the meantime? In today's episode, I want to delve into our mindset whilst we are working towards achieving our goals. Through looking at patience, perseverance, and being proud of where you are in the moment, I want us to learn to be okay with ourselves in the meantime. Despite the various challenges that people are facing this year, I've been able to witness miracles happen in the lives of people close to me, many of which were goals they have been working towards for a very long time. The thing about goals is that once it's been achieved, there is a sense of relief and success. And once you have reached your goals, it becomes a fact in your life. Many around you won't understand or even appreciate the level of patience, perseverance, and perhaps challenges you've had to face. When I look back at a younger version of myself setting goals, I find it very interesting that during those hours of journaling and imagining my future self, I only considered the end result. I never truly considered what it may take to get there. If my younger self was informed of the various experiences and challenges I had to face in order to have my now family unit and career, I'd like to think that I would have said yes. But most certainly, I know I wouldn't have signed up for certain experiences and challenges. Nevertheless, I should have known that nothing comes easy, and that being short-sighted in all aspects of our lives does not benefit us. To think that we can potentially live for 100 years, rush decisions that we make the first quarter of our lives that will impact the rest of it. If I could speak to my younger self, I would say that the things I want to achieve may not come in the form I envision at the time. And this is the message I'm telling myself now as I look to my future, as there are many goals that I'm working towards. Knowledge acquired through hindsight would have made a big difference to my younger self, but there's no point looking back and wishing I had this knowledge if I'm not willing to apply the knowledge I have now to my future. What I'm saying is that looking at all that you've gone through to be where you are right now in this moment, you've learned so many lessons. But are you applying those lessons in your lives and remembering them as you are working towards your future self? When looking at your current goals, are you okay with achieving that outside of your time frame? Are you willing to accept the stage you are in for a little while longer and simply enjoy the things that you already have achieved? Are you willing to be open-minded and open to learn that what you think your goal is may be something completely different? When I started university in 2010, I was super determined and focused in following my dream career in public relations. I did everything by the book, got good grades, had several internships, and to support myself financially, had all sorts of jobs. I graduated and was ready to conquer the world. I found myself doing all sorts of jobs after graduation to support myself financially while still dreaming and working towards getting into PR. To make myself into an even better PR professional, I went back to university as a postgraduate student on a part-time basis. As time went by, my exposure to the world of work was widened, and I started to realize that what I thought would make me happy actually wasn't. I invested a lot of my money and time to becoming something I thought I wanted to be, to end up realizing that I shouldn't be narrow-minded and be open to other opportunities because I had so much to offer. in 2018, I was able to identify an opportunity in the field of equality, and I haven't looked back since. The years of academia and doing all sorts of work prepared me for what I was about to embark on. I can draw on all of my experiences to help those I represent in my current role. My now career was not a goal I had set. I was working towards something completely different, and along the way, I was able to achieve the underlying reason of my initial goal, which was to be able to be financially independent whilst making a meaningful contribution to my local economy and community. A career in PR was what I thought would allow me to achieve that. Were all of those years easy? No. I experienced a lot of disappointment during those years because I wasn't achieving my goal. And I did allow it to get me down, especially when I saw my peers succeed in the field I was working so hard to get into. Nevertheless, because I was working towards a goal, my mindset was focused and I was willing to do things I didn't really want to do to have what I've always wanted. I accepted that my path to success would be uniquely mine. I became receptive to going through the doors that were letting me in, instead of crying outside the doors that stayed shut. My mindset understood my self-worth and that my current situation did not define me. The only reason I was able to do jobs that I was either overqualified for or it was not something I was interested in is that I understood the difference between needs and wants. We have to meet our daily needs whilst we're working towards what we want. When looking at the goals you've set, please do not neglect the responsibilities you have to yourself, your dependents, and significant other. Life does not stop just because you haven't achieved your goals. You still gotta eat. You still have to find joy in existing, because in the meantime, there are so many other things that still need your love and attention. Live for today and prepare for tomorrow. Find balance in all things. And while you're working towards your future self, I want you to enjoy being your present self. Yes, you may not be where you want to be, but appreciate your own progression and at every stage. Embrace who you are and where you are in the meantime. At the end of each episode, I address the queendom. Work towards your goals and be open to opportunities that may come along your way. Your goals may not come packaged the way and when you want. Embrace every stage of your progression. Enjoy existing in the meantime. Thank you so much for listening to Fair Queen Talks. See you next time.